See, that's the
Anyway,
great thing about Star Wars is there's infinite stories to tell. Like
Yeah.
infinite. Like I mean, from just certain Jedi's point of view to even going back like to the very first Jedi, they could always do that, which I always thought would be a very interesting uh tidbit if they did, because in the sequels they had the book of the Jedi,
They were gonna,
and it
and it
talked
got
about
canceled.
the gray Jedi, which would be a really interesting story.
Mhm.
I kind of always thought Luke was kind of in that realm, but
I think they pretty
it
firmly
kind of showed near the
establish
end,
that
at
he
least for the
is.
sequels, it's kind of not. They
Well,
tried
that's
to,
he
but
certainly. Well, I think, and that's one of the things I think they really
that's where I
got
think the
wrong.
sequels went wrong, though.
Yeah, because they established the whole reason Luke actually does bring balance to the Force is because when he founds the new Jedi Order, he's like, "Listen, there's a lot of good shit here, but much like the Catholic,
uh, I think you're
I got
mistaken,
no."
brother. The one that actually brings balance to the Force is Darth Vader sacrificing himself, killing the Emperor. He brings the balance to the Force. Luke is just a witness. A witness. Let's not make a
But
mistake. The hero
Except
is Darth Vader.
except when Luke founds the new Jedi Order, at least in the extended universe novels,
30,
he
27 years after.
well, yeah, okay, so some of the rules change. For example, attachment is no longer forbidden because that's fucking stupid. Because a lot of the issues that the Jedi Order faced throughout the years could have been completely done away with if they just let them bone somebody every now and
You
again.
know why they? You know actually the real
Well,
fact why they
it
say
would have been
attachment is
fine
allowed now?
because that was the whole reason Anakin turned to the dark side.
I
Yeah.
know, that's what I'm saying.
But you
So
know why
they wouldn't have
actually they
been
decide to
extinct
do
if that
that?
was the case.
They decide to allow attachment because if you don't have that, you might kiss your sister. So
to be fair, when they initially kissed, they weren't technically brother and sister yet. Because
I mean that happened in Indiana all
I
the
mean, they
time.
were. They
well, no,
just
no, in
weren't
the
out loud.
in the first, technically speaking, in the first movie, Darth Vader and Anakin Skywalker, if you listen to the dialogue of that movie, are technically two separate characters. And in terms of the writing, they were technically originally supposed to be two separate characters. It isn't until Empire Strikes Back where they do the twist that he's Luke Skywalker's father, that he becomes Luke Skywalker's father. But initially, in intention, they were. That's why in the original, if you've ever read the original script for Star Wars, they're two separate characters. There's Star Killer and then there's Anakin Skywalker. Sorry,
Yeah.
that was really nerdy.
Right, which is why they carry over into the video games with Star Killer.
Yeah.
So
But
basically, you're
yeah, I
saying
mean,
it
also
from
Vader wasn't ever meant to be like the imperial figure per se. That's
No.
why, like, and you see in A New Hope, he's kind of under the thumb of Tarkin at the time,
Yeah.
rather than the other way around. But obviously, that character was way too popular, and they decided, oh, let's change this up, which was a smart move.
Call me Mr. Feelgood, we can dance and we can fly together. Call me Mr. Feelgood, spread your wings and we can fly together.